Check, check, check. Radio check. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Check, check, check. Radio check. Mic check. All right, guys, stand by 1 second here. I'm just finalizing some things, and then we're going to get this show on the road. Okay, guys, I'm back. Okay, sorry. Had to finalize some things. I am running on 2 formats today. I am running on vertical and horizontal. Yeah, okay, let's get this show on the road, so to speak. Good day, everybody. How is everybody doing on this holiday Monday for us? Labor Day. I think it's all across North America. I'm not sure if other countries around the world are celebrating it today. I know they do celebrate it, but I don't know if it falls on the same day. So for those of us that do have the holiday today, the Labor Day holiday, and are enjoying our day off of work and off of school, if you've already started school already, cool, that's awesome. For those of us living here in Canada, it is the beginning of the school year tomorrow. So yeah, everybody's either enjoying their last day of freedom, or getting everything ready last minute. Don't wait until the last minute, guys. I'm pretty sure a lot of things are closed today anyways. Let me go ahead and say hello to you guys in the chat here, and then we're going to get today's stream started. So over on the vertical, we've got 5 people in the vertical already. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Don't forget to double tap that screen if you're watching from your mobile device. Dropping a like in the video today. We're trying to get 25 likes. 25 likes on the vertical, 25 likes on the horizontal. I am running it on both formats here on YouTube. And of course, if we can get as many subs as we can, we're going to try to get at least up to 550 on the subs today. So let me go ahead and say hello to Sheena. Sheena, welcome on board. Blackhawk99, happy Labor Day, brother. Thank you. Sheena's asking how I'm doing. I'm doing well. How are you? I'm excited for school. Nice. Merc sucks in the house. Yo, now live on no live. Yeah, maybe for the second stream. Yeah, if you guys don't know that I am doing streaming on Twitch as well. Skymaster 1901 is the handle there. I guess that's what it's called, and you can drop a follow in there as well. Over on the horizontal screen, or on the horizontal stream, we've got Justin Ace. Good morning, everybody. Welcome on board. And of course, we've got the wonderful Jade over Elevators, who's super duper excited about going to school tomorrow. So haha to you. Yeah, welcome on board. Hi, Sky. Are you planning to do 2 streams today, or no? Because I'm eating my breakfast. I don't know yet. I've got to see how the day is going to unfold for me as well. So we're live right now, so we'll take it in stride. All right, let me see. Is that camera? Let me. Uh-oh. Okay. It's this second camera is so finicky. This is what happens when you buy some stuff off Amazon. Let's see if it'll go again. If not, I'm gonna have to. I should have just left it like. Uh-oh. All right. Now it's good. All right, we're gonna leave it like this, and I think now, yeah, okay. I'm not gonna touch it now. We're just gonna leave it like this. I did order another camera, so once that comes in, we're gonna get it up a little better here. Just the one in the house. Welcome on board. How are you today? Holy, so early. Yeah, you know, it's one of those days today. You got up early. I'm starting to get the caffeine into my blood here, and away we go. Liam Yata in the house. Welcome on board. So apparently, if you can say the words, but my backwards, you're a lyric. Yeah, yeah, I've seen it before. Yeah, very clever, but you're not gonna catch me with that one. Don't try it at home, guys. It's too early for this. Holy smokes, Kinder Chind. Oh, I'm sorry if I pronounced the name wrong. With the $7 donation, thank you so much, Kidar. Sorry, I'm going to try to pronounce it in a bit. Hey, dude, quick question. What do I do when there's a guy standing in my backyard? He's just standing there weirdly. Call the police. Call the police. Or tell your neighbors. Tell anybody. Take your phone out and videotape it. I don't know. But anyway, thank you for the $6.99 donation. Thank you for that. I do appreciate it. And I do apologize if I'm saying your name wrong. I'm going to try again to repronounce it once I fully wake up here. Yeah, I do appreciate it. If someone's standing in your backyard, call the police, man. God, seriously. Yeah, unless you know the person. If you know the person, then you're going to have to try to sort it out with them. Oliver Garrett in the house. Welcome on board. What terminal is American Airlines at JFK? Great question. I don't even know. I can find out for you. American Airlines JFK terminal. AFK. Let's find out. They are in Terminal 8. Google is your friend, guys. Here, Google is your friend. Terminal 8. In case you were wondering. All right, guys. So a little bit about today's flight, guys. I do apologize if I'm stumbling on my words. You know, it is early morning here, and like I said, once the caffeine gets into me here, things are going to be a little bit better. All right, so we are doing a real-world flight, guys, today. Real-world flight operated by American Airlines. We're sitting here in Toronto, Canada, Pearson International Airport. That is my home country. I'm actually just not too far from Pearson Airport in real life, and we're going to be doing a flight. Now, as I said in the title, Toronto to Miami. It is a real world flight. It is operated by American Airlines. There are other airlines that operate this route as well. If you want the particulars for it, all you got to do is go to Flight Radar 24 or Flight Aware, and then you just type in the route section to and from. So you would put in Toronto to Miami, and then you could find out all the particulars for this route, meaning what airlines are flying it today, what airlines are in the air right now, flying it, and then the type of aircraft that they're using. Yeah, so that's the plan for today. We are on X-Plane 12. We're gonna have another look at X-Plane 12. We are in the wonderful Toliss A321Neo variant, and I did manage to get my sound pack in here, so hopefully the sounds are gonna work. And we're gonna get to listen to some of these Neo sounds. Kidar Schnid says, I don't even know him. Yeah, then call the police, my friend. Or get a stick out, get a 2x4 out, and chase him away. That's the dad approach, right? Just get the good old 2x4 out. That's the European dad approach. Okay, he's gone, grabbing my phone and threatening to call the police. There you go. Yeah. You don't want a confrontation, guys. Yeah, just call the police. Call your friendly neighborhood police. All right, guys. So here we are in X-Plane 12. We are on Vatsim, so if you guys want to fly along on Vatsim, you're more than welcome to. If you guys just want to chill, relax, have your morning breakfast, or if you're in bed and just chilling and find my voice soothing, I can ASMR my voice, and you guys can just sit, relax, and enjoy Skymaster 1. All right, enough of that talk. It's too early for that. I am going to go ahead and get a second cup of coffee here, and once I get fully caffeinated, we are going to be ready to rock and roll. Merck says, Sky, I'm going to join your flight soon. Okay, I'm going to wait for a little bit. By the time I get things boarded here, or at least we have a look, you'll be able to come on. So We are here on X-Plane 12. Now, there is a new beta that's going to come out. I see some other streamers have already got early access to it, non-public access. If anybody from X-Plane is watching, please, you know, if there's a way that I can get access to that, I'd be more than happy to stream it. Or if not, you know, I'm just going to wait for it to be made available for everybody. Now, X-Plane 12, guys, is still a viable sim. It's still a very good sim. I know... You know, there's a little bit of divide between Microsoft Flight Simulator and X-Plane 12, but I mean, if you're like a true simmer or aviator, or if you're just open to everything that's out there, X-Plane 12 is very good. I know it's a little harder if you're just on the Xbox Series, getting into flight simming. You know, you're limited to your console, but yeah, look at this, guys. I mean, look at the lighting, the coloring. This is payware scenery for Toronto. I did pick it up for X-Plane 11. They did make a patch for X-Plane 12. Yeah, it still looks good. I mean, it's not, you know, it's not as pretty, you know, some of the sceneries here as Microsoft Flight Simulator. But guys, some, you know, a lot of the stuff is... you know, just ported over from X-Plane 11 because X-Plane 12 is always being worked on right now. And I can tell you, as a flight simmer and a real world pilot, this is still a very, very good, and it's definitely worth checking out at least. Loop Solitaire in the house. Welcome on board. You like cows? Of course I like cows. Why not? Guys, come on, let's try to get 20 more subs in here. We're only at 1544. Goal for today is 1550. If you haven't subscribed already, it's free to subscribe. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button and then hit that little bell, which is to the right of the subscribe or to the left. I can't actually remember, but if you hit that, you'll be notified of my future streams. I am streaming regularly, right? So, yeah, I do welcome you guys all aboard here. Yeah, I like cows, Loop. How about you? Do you like cows? I like cows. I like seeing them in the fields as I'm driving in the countryside with my wife in the summer here. And, you know, I might offend some people, but they are pretty tasty too. So I'm at gate B19. B19. Bravo 19 over on Vatsim. All right, guys. And let's get this show on the road, shall we? And good morning to you guys. A happy Labor Day weekend. So here we are. Well, let's take a look at the aircraft here. I do like the color of this. And this was suggested by our good pal Chase to do an American Airlines. So here we are. Coming soon now. Yeah, take your time. I'm going to jump aboard. I'm going to start getting it ready now. All right. So without further ado, let's jump inside and let's get ourselves seated and let's get it started. So first things first, we're going to come up to the overhead panel here. Let me just look at our screen here. Let me see. Does it still? It's still. The camera's gone off again. Yeah, I'm going to try to get this second camera fixed up again. It's kind of paused here, but it still looks cool, right? That is my desk setup. Yeah, so we'll worry about that after. Yeah, let me... go up to the overhead panel here now. Let's get things started. Let's listen to these sounds. Let me see. I did get the Mango. I do have the Mango sound pack here. So let's have a look. Hopefully everything will work. Environment sounds. Sure. Let's let's get that volume. All right. Let's get it started, guys. Have a listen. So first things first. Battery 1, battery 2 on. %. All right, let's get the external power on. Here we go, guys. And let me see if I can get this camera back on. Oh, I think I lost it now. Hold on, let me see. Let's see if that'll work. If not, I'm just gonna have the camera off here. All right, guys, forget about it. This camera is gone again. I don't know. I'm gonna have to. All right, let's just zoom this in. And you know what? We're gonna just leave it like that for now. If during the flight I can get it. Oh, okay. Hold on. It's back now. All right, it's back. Oh, it's quiet. I want you guys to at least see the numbers like that. Hold on a second here, guys. All right, better. 11 of us in here, guys. Thank you so much for that. Let's try to get some more subs in here. All right, I promise now I'm just gonna get everything started. And okay, we're gonna get ready to go here. So back up to the overhead and let's start aligning our IRSs. 1, 2, 3 in a line. We'll get the ground control cruise supply oxygen on, left, center, right, fuel pumps on. We're going to get the master in the start position here. Start it. 3, 2, 1, start. Perfect. Let's get our seatbelts on, no smoking, and our emergency exits armed. Perfect. While that's happening now, we're going to come over to our McDo here, our lovely McDo, and we're going to start programming that now. Hopefully the camera is going to work. Actually, you know what? Let me turn on the camera here for the for this one as well. Let me see. Yeah, it works. So you guys can watch me in real time with my morning coffee here. Getting the camera all configured up here too. Or sorry, not the camera, but the MCDU. So we're gonna go straight to the init page. GPS primary loss. We can clear that and listen to the sounds on this, guys. The sounds a little bit different than Microsoft 2024, but still they're pretty cool sounds. I do like the sounds of the clickiness. So we're gonna go to the init request. Flight plan data uplink in or data link in progress. There it is. Now we're going to wait a little bit more and it's going to all come together here and get in alignment. Sorry about my face cam there. So here are the particulars for today's flight. We're flying from Toronto to Miami. Here's our flight number, American 1544. Cost index for today's flight, a little low. We can change it, but I'm going to leave it as is. Cost index of 5. We're going up to a cruise altitude of 34,000 feet. And as we briefed before, flight time for today is going to be, or if we didn't, I'll brief it now, 2 hours and 32 minutes. Air time, gate to gate, 3 hours. And we're covering a ground distance of 1,123 nautical miles at a cruise altitude of 34,000 feet, which we can see right here. If we go over to the next page, the wonderful thing about this integration is it does everything right for you. So it even gets the zero fuel weights with the zero fuel weight CGs on board. So wonderful. That looks great. We're going to go over to our flight plan page. And now, SimBrief gave me runway 33. There are no winds today here. I did look on Flight Radar 24. They are using 06. 06 left and 05 for departure, but since I'm right smack dab in the middle of the airport, here's the beautiful JetBlue. I believe that's Merck. Now I was thinking about picking up the X-Craft ERJ. I think that's what it's called, the X-Craft Embraer, but I don't know. I'm still sitting on the fence. It's a toss-up still between that and the A330. So anyway, I'm sitting in the middle here. I can either go down or I can go across to 5. I think 5 might be just a tad closer, so that's the runway that I'm going to take. So if we go back down to the McDo here, I'm going to depart runway 05. And like I said, guys, listen to the clickiness. I like it. And it's via the Betty 3 departure. Or be it Bet. Yeah, Bettis. Betty. I don't know. Area. Oh my goodness. I can't speak today, guys. That is our transition. We're going to go ahead and insert. And then all the way down to Miami today. Look at all the waypoints here, guys. As per SimBrief, our arrival later on this morning in Miami is the runway 27. So we'll do ILS 27, and it's via the Crystal 3 arrival, and it's the, there is no via, and it's the Debril transition, insert, perfect. And as we briefed, our distance is 1,125 nautical miles. SimBrief's got me actually at 1,123, so that's just our arrival. All right, we're gonna leave it like this. We've got to wait. We've got two options. I can wait for it to align, but you know what? I'm gonna finish everything, and because we spent time fiddling around with the camera, I'm gonna just do a quick align, and then we'll get our performance numbers. We'll brief the weather, and we'll get out of here. Justin Ace, Sky, get some Dominican Republic. Come get me in Dominican Republic. Will do. I would love to go back to Dominican. Would love it. All right, so let's go over into the perf section, and I think there is a perf chart in here. Let's go ahead and compute. So here's the numbers. We can verify it. I don't think there's a way that we can import it via the electronic flight bag, but you know, we do have the particulars in here, so we can just uplink takeoff data, and then we go over to the right side here, takeoff data request, then we'll request it, and you know, it should automatically give us the data. All right, guys, 14 of us in here, guys. Thank you so much. Let's get at least 25 likes today, 25 likes, and let's try to get at least 1550 on the subs here. 1550 on the subs. I do appreciate you guys spending your Labor Day morning with me, afternoon or evening, wherever you may be. And of course, a big shout out to Kidar. I'll call him just Kidara for the $7 donation. Thank you so much for that. All right, receive takeoff data. Let's go ahead and insert it. And all the numbers are here. Quite heavy for today. 156 for the V1, VR 156, V2 159. Transition altitude in North America is indeed 18,000 feet, and then our flap setting today is going to be 1/down 0.2. Once we get closed up here and pushed off the gate, we're going to be able to put that in there. So that looks good. Yeah, so close enough to our numbers here. That looks good as well. Do apologize for the, come on, display. I don't know why it, I know the camera, guys. Hold on, stand by for the camera. This second camera is just, all right, it should be settled now. I don't know what it's interfering with. So it's interfering with something. Probably all the electronic stuff that I have in here. So I promise you guys the second a better camera is on its way. All right, so this looks good. Let me brief the weather, and we're gonna do that off of SimBrief here, guys. Is it still? There's a little bit of lag here. Hold on. I gotta be honest, this is somewhat of a distraction. All right, it should be. It'll be okay. SimBrief papers here. We're going to take the weather from the SimBrief. We'll get the particulars, you know, with regard to that entered into the various systems in the aircraft here, and then we're going to get out of here. So Pearson Airport right now, weather is 340 at 5. So I guess, you know, 33 would have been okay, but for 5 knots, I'm okay with taking off with a slight crosswind here. Not a problem at all. 340 at 5 knots, 15 statute miles visibility, sky clear. I'm just looking outside. It is indeed clear here in southern Ontario. Temperature is 13, nice, comfortable 13 degrees, a lot better than how the earlier summer was. I'll take that. dew point 10, altimeter 3031. 3031. Now this camera now has gone crazy. So we're gonna go back into the aircraft. We'll get those numbers in. 3031. And listen to the clickiness. I love it. And let's take a look at our SID here. Let's try to fly our SID right too. Okay, so we're taking off from runway 5, unless otherwise assigned by ATC. Climb heading 057. Take a look together here. All right, 057 is runway heading to 1000, and then climbing left turn heading 047, and it's assigned exact radar vectors, but we don't have ATC on right now to mobile. Mobile is our first waypoint, so that's right. Or as assigned, then proceed on depicted route. And for the SID, altitude is 5,000 feet initially, so we'll go up to 5,000 feet. We'll get into the good habit of following the SID and flying the SID even if there's no controller on. And yeah, and then once we get up to a nice comfortable altitude, then we'll make the turn and we'll go on course. All right, 1 minute left to alignment. I might as well wait out the time. My altitude is 40,000 feet. Holy crap, really? How did you get up that high? Oliver says, I have my headphones on my iPad right now. I'm ready to hear the engines. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you guys want, I can put on my ASMR voice. Sir John in the house. Welcome on board, Sir John. What's better, Microsoft 24 or this? You know, they're both good. They're both good. Okay, here's my opinion, guys. Visually, like if you want the visuals, and slightly more options now, you know, because there's more people on the platform, I would say Microsoft 2020 or 2024. But if you want more, kind of like a more realistic feel, if you're ever getting into real aviation, this might be the better choice. But both are good. Both are good. I don't know what the best airplane flight simulator to play. Yeah, you know, that's a great question. You know, you're going to end up falling in love with one, or you're going to like one better than the other. The good thing with X-Plane is that you can try it before you buy it. You know, run the demo, and yeah, you can try it, right? If you like it, then you can purchase it. All right, let's get the transponder on here. Let me get mode C. Mode C, squawky mode C. Let me see if my push to talk works. Let me get the frequency here. CTAF CYYZ is 18.7. 18.7. Let's get. Oh, okay. 18.7 is already in. Yeah, redo 5x5. I guess that's what he said. Let me get the volumes for that. All right, guys, you ready for those sounds? Let's get it started here now. So aircraft isn't aligned, or it has been aligned. And yeah, let's close up all the doors here, get the chocks off, and let's get out of here. So APU bleed can come on. Let's get the beacon switch on now. And we'll go up to our Toliss section here, and we're gonna do this and this. Kind of scary, isn't it, when you disconnect? And let's see if our doors are closed up. Yeah. All right, we're ready to push and start here, guys. I'm just gonna push out towards the runway here.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Because I think you're supposed to go this way and then around to avoid jet blast. So we'll just get ourselves set up right here. We'll give Merc some room.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.